Absolutely. We had a great week a couple weeks ago of going out to Missouri Valley, one of the biggest women's collegiate wrestling tournaments in the nation right now. A lot of the top NAI, NCAA teams were there, so it was a great opportunity for us to go out and compete and get some high-quality matches early part of the season. I think we've always talked about that Missouri Valley tournament, getting those good quality matches. We had some great standout performances. Haley Chapman, Lizzie Miller making the second day, Jaylene Sakona finishing – I think she finished in fifth or in seventh, kind of getting a win back against the girl from Texas Women. So that was kind of a nice little way to match up there. And then we had our Texas Tri-Dual, right? Great opportunity to go down and visit first-year program Texas Women's University in Denton, Texas. And again, I think we dominated in those two duels. We had a great showing from all of our individuals. The energy that we've had on the bench, I think that translates over into how we're performing, and every girl went out there and perform some gritty performances, sometimes giving up a takedown and then getting right back on our feet and getting another takedown and turn right after that. So it was a great week of wrestling. Really looking forward to where we're at in the season as we kind of end up this first half of the first semester.
And then Marissa, for you, you didn't end up going to Missouri Valley. You ended up going to New York for the Bill Farrell tournament. Talk about how that experience went and what you gained from there.
That experience went really well. I ended up taking second, which is pretty solid. I wasn't disappointed in my performance. I think there's some little things I need to fix, and I'm glad I'm out there getting quality, hard, high-level matches. And I ended up wrestling two international opponents, one from Kazakhstan and one from Canada. And I think that it's just a different feel than I've ever felt before. For the Kazakhstan girl, at first it took me a while to fill it out and feel what's there. And then in terms of Canada, she's an Olympian, and she's a world's bronze medalist at the senior level. Wrestling her, I feel like I'm right in there in that match. I may not have went my way, but I think if I make adjustments, it could next time.
And then, Holly, for you, first matches of the year tomorrow, battled kind of injuries and some other things, all fall. What are you looking forward most to tomorrow?
I'm just looking forward to the opportunity to be out there on the mat wrestling. Like you said, I've been battling some things in the beginning of this season. I haven't gotten a match yet, so I'm just super excited to get out there and really get my season started.
And then, Coach, you have Snow College coming in tomorrow, another newer program, junior college program. What can you expect from them?
You know, it's nice to have these newer programs coming in and starting, right? And I think just like we were given the opportunities to compete back in 2018-19 season, right, when Wayland Baptist came out, Lindenwood came out, right, these programs that have some tradition, some longevity to them. I want to make sure we provide those opportunities for these programs as well. So having Snow College come out in their first year is a fantastic opportunity for them to compete. I know Coach Taylor has a really strong program, right? He has, I think, upwards of 25, 30 girls on his roster. He's bringing about 20 girls to wrestle this coming weekend or tomorrow. And, you know, it's great. It's great just the opportunity to get on the mat and compete, right? I think that's something that's been a biggest goal of our program and something we talk about every time is competition isn't just about winning and losing matches. It's about feedback and getting some information so that way you can continue to grow. And this will be a great opportunity, not only for us, but I think for them as well as a young program in the junior college level.
So I know that neither of you guys ended up at the Missouri Valley Open, but Coach, just for you, as you sort of take a look at your program, what's it like? What can you take away from being at such a big tournament early on in the season? What do you think your wrestlers took away from that environment?
I think we can take away that we are ready to compete against anybody, right? We didn't win. We lost some matches, but we won some really good matches. I know Dave Yonke and I talked on the bus ride home. He shot me a message and was like, how do you think you performed? I was like, I thought we wrestled really well. We won some, we lost some. We won some really good ones. We lost some we shouldn't have lost. But early on in the year, right, I don't think you can chalk up a loss, you know, against a regional opponent, a non-conference opponent, NAI opponent, as a devastating loss in the grand scheme of things. I think we look at it as we performed well. We're early in the year still. Where can we make these adjustments for the long haul of the season, right? And then as we go into December here, getting ready for national duels, that's what really the Missouri Valley is about, is getting those matches, getting that feedback.
For all of you being on the road so much, kind of part of where we're at with the sport, but here you have a chance to be home against excited already to get to perform in the home gym in front of the home crowd?
I'm super excited. I love being able to wrestle in Bronson and being able to have friends and fellow students come and watch what we do, because I feel like women's wrestling is still so new. A lot of people don't really know it yet, so it's super exciting to get to have friends and people come watch.
I'm excited for another home duel, but I'm also super excited that regionals is home. I think that'll be awesome. We won't have to travel 10 plus hours to get somewhere on a bus, and we'll just get to compete at home, sleep in our own beds, wake up, and have our training room there to get ready to wrestle. And I think in general, having my senior night a couple weeks ago, when that happened, it was a great turnout. It was fun. Team energy was good, and the crowd was good too.
You know, I always like competing at home, and I think both of them hit on the two major points, right? We have great community support here, not just on campus, but within the greater, the valley, really, Grand Junction, Palisade, Fruita, all the way down to Montrose Delta, up to Glenwood Springs, right? We have alumni that live up in Denver now, right? We get a lot of people that support our program, and any opportunity that we get to showcase our student athletes here and how great they are at what they do is a fantastic thing. And sleeping in your own bed, it pays a lot. It pays a lot into your performance, and I think just having that opportunity is fantastic.
Marissa, you kind of hinted at it, the experience you gained going to New York for a tournament like that. What specifically do you bring back from that can kind of transition either for yourself or into your teammates in the room at the college level?
I think something that I bring back is I went out there and wrestled to have fun, and I wrestled just feeling grateful that I'm out there, and I'm grateful that Titan Mercury, my sponsor, was able to get me out there. And I was just grateful that I got to get some international feels. Like when I found out I was paired with Kazakhstan first round, I was excited. I was ready to wrestle someone from out of the country and not somewhere close. Like I wrestled a few Canada girls here and there through Simon Fraser, but like Kazakhstan's far. It's you're not going to see Kazakhstan too often. So it was good to get that feel. And she was also a quality international opponent from Kazakhstan. She was like a junior world silver medalist or something like that. But I think something I like really bring back is like even though I didn't get the outcome I wanted, I still got the performance I wanted, and I performed really well in each match. Even in my finals match against a really high-level competitor, I feel like I was right there in that match. It's just a few adjustments that I need to make technique-wise, but the mental was there, and I think the biggest thing that I take away and have to tell my teammates more so, and myself, and remind myself and them that this is fun. We get to wrestle. It's not always about the outcome. I feel like sometimes I'm always like, I need the outcome to happen. I'm a very goal-oriented person, but I realize that when you take a step back, like it's very exciting to just be on a team where we all support each other and get to go to team dinners after a duel, even if it's late at night. Like it's so fun. So yeah, just remember, have fun.
And Holly, for you, we mentioned that you've gone through injuries and some other things this fall. What's one thing that you have been working on in practice for the year? You know, coming off an All-American year last year, what's one thing that maybe you really focused on in practice this fall?
This fall, I've been trying to focus a lot on just having confidence in myself and my wrestling ability. I've been doing it a long time, and I think sometimes I get out on the mat in those big tournaments, and I just kind of question, you know, if I should even be there. But I think just focusing on gaining confidence and, like Marissa said, having fun, because when you're having fun, like, you're getting more out of it, I think, than winning or losing.
All right, question of the week.
All right, you guys, it's December. It's officially Christmas music season. So what is your favorite Christmas song, Christmas carol? What's on your Christmas playlist right now?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
I really like this song called Snowman. I don't remember who sings it.
You have to sing a little bit of that.
No.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.